Hi, I'm Danielle Johnson. I have a mission, that's Ronni and Freddi's Mito Mission, and I'm their mum. I was about 26 weeks and he tried coming early. I had really quite different symptoms in my pregnancy, and I felt that there was something wrong. Ignored me. I was overreacting. I was a young mum. Didn't know I was booked in for a planned C-section. We literally heard the big gush of water, so they put him straight to NICU because his lactate was very high. I didn't see him until that afternoon. He was there for like two, three days. They didn't understand why. And then they realised that he had mitochondrial disease. He had no brain waves, so obviously no life for him to live, so we had to say our goodbyes. He wasn't my first pregnancy. My first pregnancy was Ronni. He was my firstborn. But my pregnancy then, it wasn't so bad with him. It was like his first time mum, I didn't know any different. But now looking back at it, I now see the difference of the pregnancies. But until we started about 5-6 months, when we started teething, is when we saw the big red flags, thinking, this ain't normal, surely. They said that I was just teething, it's fine, just give him Calpol when he's in pain. I got fobbed off quite a lot. So I gave him Calpol, done what I was told. But then when we lost Freddi, they was like, oh, you was right, there's something wrong with Ronni. And then that's when they looked into that Ronni had mitochondrial disease as well. Ronni was medication every day. That worked, that helped a lot. But he's also put on a ketogenic diet. No processed food, no sugar, no carbs, so very strict diet. That worked very well, that worked very good. He was okay with it, he was totally fine with it. And he loved his food, He ate double of what I ate as an adult, so he really loved his food. It was quite nice. He's so chuffed about it though, sitting at the table. He was so happy that, oh, look at me, I've ate all that on my own, you know. His eyes was his first thing. Because when he become poorly, his eyes would just be all over the place, and he's tired. And you can tell he struggles to get out of bed sometimes. So that's also when we knew that he had some kind of viral infection or something. They knew what he needed at the time, but it took a lot of fight to get the answers. But we finally got them. So we went to Greece for holiday with my aunt Karen and my uncle Jason, Chloe, Becky, that are here today as well, and Alice. Finally, he's on the airplane, loving life, playing his FIFA on his phone, loving it, jumping out there, having fun, playing bingo. He loved it. Then I think about 4 o'clock, 4:30 time, he started getting a bit red on the face. I said, like, too much sun, I'll go get your hat, put some sun cream on, which he did, fine, totally fine with that. Then he started feeling a bit sicky. So I thought, oh, maybe he'll just eat something. And then he threw up all over himself. I was like, oh, for God's sake. So we cleaned him up. But then when he's laying down on his side, his breathing, his chest went really tight and kept going in. When you can see the hole, was like going, we were grasping for breath, and I thought, this has never happened before. I went to the reception. Can you call an ambulance? And the words were, it's quicker to get a taxi to the hospital than it is the ambulance. I was like, oh, amazing. The taxi came. It was calm the whole time. Like, he panicked a little bit, but I kept him calm. I said, it's okay, mate, you know, what would you go to hospital, get some antibiotics. He obviously got an infection. The hospital was atrocious. Like, beds in the hallway, no one was there. It looked like it was abandoned. Trying to talk to someone in another language was hard, but lucky enough someone was there who spoke a bit of English. And then I said, my son can't breathe. I was told to go outside. I said, well, my son's not breathing, he's going blue now. When she saw his face, her face dropped. She's like, let's go. I had 6 doctors, like 6 people with Ronni. They all put a pod in, put an oxygen mask on him. But he won't keep the mask on. So I don't need to wear a mask, so I can breathe fine. So I had to kind of tell him to keep the mask on, you've got to keep it on, you need to understand what mum is saying to you, you need to keep that mask on, it's helping you breathe. But I think what it was, he was also petrified because you've got these 6 people, full grown adults around him, talking to him, telling him he's not very well. They're telling me to say, get out of the ward. I'm thinking, I'm not gonna leave my son, because he was lashing out, because obviously the language barrier, complete strangers. It seemed to improve. His breathing was improving, his lungs was opening more, because obviously on the screen the oxygen levels were better. And then after that it deteriorated. Put him to sleep to put a tube down his throat. But when they've done that, all blood and the foam come out, and then that's do CPR. And then I done CPR for an hour. Yeah. And then they come out and told me. Yeah. That was hard. I can't remember how it came about. I want to say it was through Facebook. And at first I was very sceptical about it. I was a bit like, okay, I don't know anyone. I thought, you know, how many people are going to be there? I thought we'd be wasting my time, to be fair. You know, thought, oh, let's go for it, bite the bullet. And I'm glad I did do it, because it was the first and last time when he met everyone. So when everyone got to see what a wonderful person, what a wonderful boy he was. And he got to enjoy that pumpkin patch. And the farm he loved, all the meerkats and that, he really loved it. And he kept going, we'll go back every next year, Mum. I said, yeah, we'll go back every year. And when we was on the plane to Greece, he goes, we're going to the mission in October, Mum. I said, yeah, of course we are, we're gonna go every year, mate. He goes, oh good, I like that, I love it there. So yeah, so that's why I'm continuing to do it, even though I'm struggling myself, continue it for his legacy, I suppose, yeah. When obviously Ronni passed away, he passed away in July. We had his funeral on his birthday, we got that out of the way. But we planned a charity event last year. Got the newspaper involved. I'm going to try and turn that negative into positive, which that's me as a person anyway. Then it was actually my aunt's idea about doing a charity thing. So I'd like to keep his name alive and, you know, try to raise as much awareness as possible. So we made an event. We got our friends involved. We've done a raffle. I put on social media about anyone who would like to sponsor. We got quite a few sponsors last year. We raised about £2,500 just on the raffle. Yeah, but on that whole event, the first one, we raised £4,500. So I thought we've got to do it again next year. So we've done it again this year. We raised £2,500 this year round. It helps me keep their name alive, keeps them, I feel like if I talk about them and I get everyone else to talk about it, it keeps them around me. It wasn't until literally Ronni passing away, my family thought, oh, it's real then. No one understood. Not all disabilities are visible. Mitochondrial disease is a hidden, very hidden disease, and it might look like you're okay, but we're not, and I need everyone to maybe listen and understand. Because they might look okay, doesn't mean they are okay. And yeah, I think the awareness would help if you can help others, even by sharing a post, or you see something, or even donate £2 a month.